Hey, I'm Nicholas Prom,
I'm Chase.
And I'm Dylan.
and you're watching Posers Must Die.
Posers must die.
Okay. So hey guys, why don't we do what we always do at the top of the program? We'll do our song of the week. Chase?
Sounds good.
For me, it was "No Guts, No Glory" by Bolt Thrower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude, it's just a lot of. I was looking up a lot of Warhammer lore, and was just listening to a lot of Bolt Thrower,
Okay.
and I just "No Guts, No Glory" is just that's their like my song of their my choice of theirs every time. Just fuck yeah, dude.
Okay. Well, right on. I stand
Awesome.
by your decision and your feelings and junk, and I'm into it.
I'd
Cool.
say that's one of their top five.
Yeah, Bolt Thrower's cool. I have not really delved into their catalog. Like I know them some. So that's a bit of a not a total blind spot, but a bit of one for me. Dylan, what about you, man?
Well, I'm laughing because my song of the week is "For Victory" by Bolt Thrower.
What? Man, I gotta brush
Awesome.
up on my bolt thrower. Gosh.
You will choose Bolt Thrower.
I didn't choose a bolt thrower song.
What a
Uh,
coincidence, Chase. That's funny shit.
that
That's fucking metal.
is fun. If we all picked songs by the same band, like without talking to each other, that would be.
Yeah.
But no, I chose. My song of the week is it's called "Posers Will Die" by Thrust. It's just traditional heavy metal, 1984. A bit, you could maybe say it's a little speed metally. Cool band. You know, they didn't make a big splash. They're still active, or they reunited and are active again. But yeah, they're a band that you'll see at like your Keep It True festivals or your Hell's Heroes. Or they're in that kind of uh fraternity of bands, but they're cool. And yeah, so yeah, check out Posers Will Die. That's a fun, 80s throwback. Um, uh, when we're really seriously got to kill those glam guys. When it's like, who cares? But it's a different time. It's a different time. Um, so cool. Um, so the main topic I kind of wanted to like just kind of go in for this week is uh wow, Washington State is a hotbed of new thrash metal bands. And so I'm just gonna throw out here's 10 bands that are like not from the 80s that are active in Washington and kicking ass. And yeah, so here we go. Okay. We've seen a couple of these bands, but my goal for the next calendar year is to see the other 8. Okay. There's Colony Drop. We're based on, I don't know if you guys have heard them, but they're based on like some video game or a board game thing or something. It's like a science fiction something. I don't know. I don't do computer games, so I don't know anything. But they're rad. Okay. Volderi, who we have seen as this vampire themed thrash that lean kind of heavy on second wave black metal, at least in from my observance of them. But
Yeah.
they're cool. Then there's Hellslot, who were Command with a K. They've changed their name. Um, there's Detonator, Vanishment, Acerbity, Toxic Rain, like rain, not like this kind of rain, but like the reign of a king, that kind. Okay.
Gotcha.
Despairer, uh, Ursa Wrath. I listened to their demo today, and they are ripping. Okay. Uh, and Forced Infection. So I've heard almost all of these bands. I think there's one or two I haven't got to check out. Uh, but a lot of really raging shit. And like, man, can we get some more of these guys playing in Portland? Or, we have a few speed and thrash metal bands, but we're like, man, Washington is putting us to shame. Now these bands are spread out through okay, but a lot of them are Seattle and Tacoma. Okay, so it's like, wow, there's something happening up there. Maybe it's because they're so close to Canada, which is one of the most thrashy places in the world. You know? I don't know. But yeah, exciting stuff. I'm like, check out all those bands, everybody. I'm gonna leave hashtags in the comments so you can look up this band. But yeah. So I just wanted to give a big shout out to like, man, the Washington thrash scene rules.
Mm.
Uh, new music this guys, or just whatever's on your playlists. Dylan?
Well, this is one we can all talk about together because I sent it to both you guys.
Oh,
Uh,
Ooh, yeah.
oh.
very excited.
My friend, my over the internet friend sent me this band, a solo project from Cincinnati, Ohio,
Yeah.
called Acid Mass. And I just listened to that EP that he sent me, Upon the Knife. And that, like, I just fired through that thing, and then I listened to it again, and then I listened to it again, and I'm like, give me more. So I went and I looked at the rest of Acid Mass's stuff, his Agonizer album,
Mhm.
which I think just came out pretty recently. Or no, and his Warship album. That's the one that came out recently, Warship.
Yeah.
But damn, what a band. Uh,
Yeah.
I just want to say, like, real quick that, to me, they kind of, he kind of sounds like, what is it, like Midnight mixed with Toxic Holocaust and a little bit of Schizo, if you've ever heard that band
Oh,
Schizo.
definitely. Yeah.
That's a deep
That's a
cut.
deep cut.
Chris and I know about Schizo because we saw the main guy, the guy who projectile vomits on
Yep.
Judge Judy.
Yep.
No.
Not even joking. Not even joking. They are one of the most like, kind of like they're one of those like almost forgotten Bay Area thrash bands. There was some of those bands that just never
Yeah.
like, got to a certain level. But yeah, Schizo, interesting. That's a wow, what a reference. But yeah, Acid Mass, holy shit,
Yeah.
rule. Uh, I only listened to the EP, but I'm this week I'm going to be checking out those albums because wow, uh, rad, awesome.
My one complaint about that EP was that it was entirely too short. Because it's an EP, right? It's
Yeah.
just a couple of songs. You're like, oh, come on. And then I was just happy to find out that he had 2 full-length albums out, or at least, and I dove straight in. And oh, dude, thank you so much for recommending him.
Yeah. I
Acid Bath,
mean,
dude.
Rad.
I turned on that EP, Upon the Knife, and like those first few notes from the first song, I'm like, okay, what is this? I was, and yeah, that thing kills. That band,
Yeah,
oh man.
yeah, Acid
Sometimes
Mass.
some of the best bands are just one dude. It's crazy.
Sometimes, and
Sometimes, yeah.
yeah, that band is totally killer. Uh, I hope, because like, Toxic Holocaust was like that too, and then he just hired guys to play with him. It's like, man, I hope Acid Mass do the same so that we could see them. um, but yeah,
Yeah.
so I think maybe we'll like just kind of go around. Like I'll do one, Chase will do one, you do, okay. I've got like 6 or 7 bands to talk about. Um, local black and speed metal band Bewitcher released another digital single this week. It's called Dystopic Demonolatry. I can't believe I got
Nice.
that in one take. Uh,
Well,
it
One
is
take. Yeah.
right. That is off their upcoming fourth full length, Spell Shock, and it rips. It's cool. Um, Maybe I'll do like a couple, and then somebody else can take a turn. Another band that's kind of been on my radar, but I didn't get a chance to check them out until this week, is Void. And I was listening to their album Horrors of Reality, and this is really cool band. It's like it's thrash, but they kind of wear like those uh kind of Monte Cristo kind of shirts, at least in some of they've got music videos. Like that like those vampire shirts. You know what I'm talking about with the puffy sleeve and the thing. But I don't know if that's like their regular stage gear, but really cool band. And I don't know why I'm dwelling on that aspect of them, but killer. And it's horror themed, but it's like gothic horror, like like Dracula's
mhm.
castle type of stuff. You know. Um, So yeah,
Fun.
yeah. Chase, Dylan.
Yeah. I was listening to this band called Concrete Winds, and their third album. It's a self-titled album. It's going to be out August 30th on Sepulchral. Sepulchral. Help me out here. I'm
The
dying.
Pelcroll?
Yeah, that's the one.
I don't know.
Voice Records from Finland,
Technical voice, yeah.
and it is like hyper grindy death metal, hyper frenetic, nice. Well, I mean, some go off into a little experimental. Like some songs go off and they're a little proggy, I guess you could say.
Okay.
But ultimately, just fucking just speeding straight through.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Man, I got some other ones too.
Oh, go for it, man. Eat it up.
Yeah. Okay, so this is band is another thrash band. They're called Speedburner, and they got an EP that just came out. It's called Over the Edge, and this fucking kills. It is
Mm.
so ripping, so raging, man. Oh man, I will send you guys the EP
Please
when we're done
do.
talking, or I'll be like, go check it out. Yeah, yeah, Over the Edge from Speedburner,
Yeah,
amazing,
send me that, man.
man. And let's see, another really good one just came out. They have an album came out last year. They're called Nemesis, and then the record's called False Reality. Awesome.
Fun.
More
Sounding.
thrash. This is a little more technical thrash, a little more like uh uh there's a focus on melody going on. It's really good. It's really good. Think of like, like all the really sweet kind of soloing you'll hear like in power metal stuff.
Mm.
Um, it's
Oh,
that kind
gotcha.
of soloing. But very cool, classy thrash act. You guys, anybody? Bueller?
Uh, the last thing for me would be a band I just saw recently, but I've been really listening to their album, Savage Master, their album Mask of the Devil.
Yeah.
Very good album. Highly recommend that. Female fronted band. But I'll be talking about them more in a little bit.
Okay.
Ready?
Picked up
Yeah.
their it's right there.
Very good. Yeah. No, Savage Master is a great band. Unfortunately, I had to miss that show. Just doing life stuff this week, and it's just I had to take a little
Yeah.
break. But they tour a lot. I know I'll get to see them. So, um, you all, local traditional heavy metal, power metal band, Hadean, their demo just dropped. It's three-songer. It's called A War in a Void, and really good stuff. Really, I would compare it maybe to a little bit to Castle Rat, who is like another kind of band in this similar vein that's pretty new.
Mm.
Yeah. But yeah, cool stuff. And of course that's got Jimmy Flores from Chaotic Injustice and Menacing Terror on bass, and Bryce Van Hoosen, formerly of Spellcaster and lead guitarist of Silver Talon, playing lead guitar in this band. And I want to say the gal singer, if she isn't in the band Leather Bitch, then she's a dead ringer for the girl that's in the band Leather Bitch. Um, yeah, I just didn't catch the name. Um, Another great band I heard this week is a like dirty black and speed metal band from Germany called Knife, and they have a live
Ooh.
EP. A live EP that came out this week. It's called Live Leather Hounds, and kicks ass. It's like five live tracks and then one new studio song called Metalized Blood, which totally kicks ass. Great song. Um, yeah, and then I had one other band, another young thrash band. They're called Morning High. Now it's mourning like you're sad because somebody RIP'd mourning, not like it's morning. Um, and they have
Mm.
like four digital singles that are like two songs a piece. So it's about an album's worth of material. And they're really fun stuff. They do a cover of the classic surf rock song Miserloo.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. But think of that as a thrash metal song.
Oh,
Right.
ooh.
Uh,
I gotta hear that.
yeah, you do. So yeah, that's what I had for like new bands. And Jesus, found a lot of stuff this week.
Yeah,
Damn, dude.
just digging through the gold mine, huh?
Yeah. Oh, man. And it feels so good. You know, I feel like there was even some stuff that that I turned up that I forgot to mention, but maybe it'll come to me in the future. Um, Dylan, you saw a show. Tell us about it, baby.
Oh man, there's a lot to say.
Oh, you've got the here's your platform.
So I saw, I guess the tour is titled The Eternal Reign.
Hmm.
But it was at Dante's last night,
Yeah.
and it consisted of, in reverse order here, Haunt, Savage Master, Stainless, and Hadean.
Yeah.
Um, I've heard Haunt before. I love Haunt.
Great band.
And I've heard Savage Master just a short while before I went to the show, like just about a week or two before I went to the show, so I got a chance to get to know them a bit and really enjoy their performance of their songs. But yeah, I want to go through each of these bands. It was a mostly three of these bands were female fronted, like female vocal
I
main
love that.
woman.
Love
It
that.
was and like I just want to like give props to all four of these bands for their showmanship, honestly.
Yeah.
Every one of them put on a very entertaining performance, like just very engaging with the crowd, looking at the crowd, the themes, the costumes, everything was very entertaining and engaging. Um, so Hadean was first up, and I really dug them. I really liked them a lot. She came out with uh, a cloak on, and being a fog everywhere, and then she throws it off, and she's standing on the amp pointing at everybody while she's singing. Very entertaining. I'm gonna have to check out more of them
Yeah.
when I get around to it.
I mean, they're
Uh,
local.
yeah, love a local band. Give us more local bands. Come on,
Yeah.
Portland, spit that stuff out. Um, and then next up was Stainless. Um, they were a very heavy, kind of hard rock, traditional kind of speed metal sort of group. They almost kind of reminded me a little bit of like Judas Priest, maybe, but like a little bit
Yeah.
slower.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, they were female fronted. Uh, Beautiful showmanship, beautiful performance, very entertaining.
Yeah. I've
Um,
really been wanting to see that band. I really
yeah,
want.
they were fun. They were fun. They put on a great show. They looked like they were having a great time.
Nice.
Uh, I
Very
think I'm
new
not
wave
sure
of
which
British
band.
heavy
I
metal.
think it was that band at the end. The drummer just flung his drumsticks like boomerangs out into the crowd. um, but yeah, they were awesome.
Great, man.
Savage Master. Wow. I love their theme. I love their little. I can't really think of a better word than gimmick, but gimmick where she comes out. She's got a costume on. She looks pretty normal. You can see her
Stacy.
face,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
lead singer, but the all four of the male band members are wearing these hoods with little like
Yeah. Yeah.
t-shirt hoods, and wow, they were really putting on a show. Like during one song, she comes out with this like super gnarly medieval dagger and just holds it up, and everybody's going ape shit for that. And she's like kind of like threatening each band member to like do their little solos, and they're sitting there. She's got like the knife to their throat, and they're just sitting there like playing for dear life.
I love
Um,
that. That's so
and
cool.
they even had a guy come out at one point in like a full like Satan mask with a robe and everything.
Nice.
And yeah, and she was whipping the band members with a whip. It was very, very entertaining. I
Yeah.
was having a great time.
That's cool.
And and they performed a lot of their, their normal material, their popular songs that I've been hearing. A lot of stuff from this album that I picked up.
Yeah.
Um,
Very cool.
and last but not least was Haunt. Damn, I love Haunt.
Good.
Very fun. I was right up front next to the amp for that one, banging my head clean off.
Nice.
My
Hey, let's
neck
see that
hurt.
shirt. Let's see that shirt of yours.
Yeah, this is the tour shirt. That's the
Oh,
tour
sick.
poster. But
Sick.
yeah, I picked that up. I met the one sec. Members. I met the bassist Sam.
Yeah, Sam, a cool guy.
He was running the merch booth, and yes, he was a very cool guy,
Right
very
on.
nice.
Good.
Shook my hand and everything, but yeah, he was a very sweet guy.
Cool.
And yeah, what a great night! What a fun, great night. The crowd loved it, everything. Everything was so chill, and I had never been to Dante's before, and what a cool place.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. How do you like the Dante's?
I
It's
like Dante's. It was very nice there, very cool.
yeah,
It felt like a place you'd see in like Vegas, like just
a little
the
bit.
way the interior was. The
Yeah,
way the
yeah.
interior was very
Uh,
interesting.
yeah, no, that's a great place. I've seen some really classic shows there. I mean, I saw Blue Cheer there, the 60s acid rock band. I saw
Mm,
Oh, yeah.
Quiet Riot, the Metal Health lineup, Quiet Riot there. I saw
mm.
Thor and the Mentors. I saw Michael Schenker Group and Anvil there. I saw Loudness there. Um,
Oh, hell yeah, man.
and probably some other, and I'm sure some other stuff. I just don't remember. It's weird. Like Dante's is sort of like an occasional venue, but it's like, it's always something kind of special. It's never like a
Hmm.
oh, whatever. So whoever books for them kicks ass. I'll say that. Uh, but yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad you had a great time, man. Um, and I just love like what a great package that show was. Like it's just like, man, traditional heavy
Yeah.
metal really, really bounced back in America, and I love it. Um, we've got a lot of great bands playing in that vein here in Portland. And yeah,
I'm all for
we
it.
got a cool scene. We got a cool scene.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I know you and I are planning to hit the high watermark next week to see next Saturday, the 31st, to see Oxygen Destroyer and Torture Rack. Is there anything else coming right up that I'm forgetting about?
Uh, I'm pretty sure Long Knife is
Oh
going to be
yeah.
at the Blackwater on the 29th. I'd
Oh
like to
yeah, I
see
gotta
if I
go to
can
that.
make that too.
Huh?
I'd like to see if I can make that too.
I will make that happen this week. And this week it's going to be light enough at work. I think I can pull it off.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to see Long Night because they rule. And you've seen them and they totally destroyed.
Oh yeah, dude, what a fun fucking band. Seriously.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to that. And and then Chase and I, we've got some bigger shows coming up. We're gonna see uh Testament Creator and Possessed like mid-September.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Uh, and then like Maiden and Priest in October and stuff. So we got some cool shit in the pipeline. Um, Guys, did you not to mention like, Exodus in December and some other things. But guys, do you have any other stuff for this week's show?
Well,
No.
I just wanted to give a quick shout out. I met Steve from Manthus.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
Steve's great. He's one of my best buddies.
yeah, he was at Dante's, and I met him there, and he gave me a flyer for their next show. That they're going to be a supporting band. I forgot to grab the flyer. It's in my wallet. It's one of those
Oh
tiny
yeah, they're
ones.
opening for this band Otto with three T's, and I forget the name of the other band. But
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, Mantis are gigging a lot. I think they're professional and they're landing a lot of these opening slot gigs, and I think that's good. I think they're on the rise, and good for them, man. And uh, more people need to see that band. They're cool.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Very very nice guys. I've met two of the band members so far.
yeah, have you met
Steve is a very
Ben?
nice guy, huh?
You meet Ben, the front man?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's very cool too. I
Yeah,
met
he's a
him
great
the
guy.
first time I
I've met
saw
him
them
very
at the
often.
high water mark.
Yeah, yeah. And I just met the other Ben, the drummer, like a week or so ago. Nice guy. And then Ricky, the lead guitarist, I have met a bunch of times. He's cool too. Um, but yeah, that's probably a good spot to wrap for today. Uh, Chase, hit us with the sign off, baby.
Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and make a final stand. Die with a beer in your hand.
Mine will be non-alcoholic.
It's water, but whatever.
Hey, I'm California sober.
Root beer.
Good night, guys. Thank you.
Later.